What's up, dudes? Welcome back to the Vault. The film I shall be reviewing this evening, it's another late one, I apologise, but the film I shall be reviewing is Rocketman. I'm still standing better than I ever did, feeling like a little kid. Na, 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 na. I'm still standing. Let's just jump straight into it. This one opens with Elton walking into rehab in full glittery devil attire before we then start off with a look into his childhood. What a cast for this one. Taron Egerton gives absolutely a phenomenal performance as Elton John. He should most definitely receive some Oscar recognition for this because he knocks it out of the park. And when I did find out that he sang throughout the whole thing, that just impressed me even more. So we should definitely get some kind of Oscar recognition. I feel Edgerton is joined by the likes of Jamie Bell, who gives an endearing performance as Bernie Taupin. Elton's songwriter, Richard Madden, who plays a greedy, villainous manager, and Stephen Graham, whom I'm just always happy to see in a film or TV. The standout for me, though, was Bryce Dallas Howard, whom I didn't even recognise until about halfway through. She gives a strong performance as Elton's unsupportive mother. The story, of course, tells the story of one of the biggest rock stars of all time, Elton John. The story is a mashup of Elton's greatest hits and his own drug-soaked fantasy. It never loses pace. When it feels like it is going to slump, we get a fantastical and magical musical interlude. And I really do think it was an inspired choice to make this film a musical because it worked in every respect and allowed for smooth transitions from Elton as a young boy to Elton performing at the Troubadour for the first time, way up until his drug abuse, rehab, and then him releasing I'm Still Standing. The soundtrack is obviously brilliant. It has some of Elton's greatest hits, and they are woven into the story so well that you would think these are songs composed for the film, just solely for the film. Even if you're not a huge fan of Elton, John, like myself, you'll surely hear a tune, that you recognise and can connect with. And each song masterfully works, in the scene it is laid into. Just a class act, by all involved, the musical arrangement and composition. This fantastic work comes from Dexter Fletcher, whom I really felt nailed the persona and personality of Elton John. He does great at bringing us into this rock star's world and making us feel for him. He also expertly brings us along on Elton's drug-fueled destruction. He smartly uses quick cuts, so that as an audience member, we're not really sure if what we're seeing, is Elton's drug-addled brain, or if we're actually seeing him sink lower and lower. Fletcher really kind of hits home, the absolute abyss that can come from drug abuse. Just a really fantastic job from him. And the only thing I really learned from this film was that I really need to get myself an orange sparkly devil outfit. I just feel like it would command more respect. That, and I need to learn the words to I'm Still Standing, which I'll get on straight after uploading this. There we have it, guys. There is my very quick review for Rocketman. Let's jump to the two most important questions. Question number one, would I recommend this film? I would 100% recommend this film, even as, like I said, not being an Elton John fan, I still went into this film and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So if you are a fan of Elton John, you are a fan of his music, you will most certainly enjoy this. And even if you aren't a fan, I still say go watch it because you'll probably still find yourself smiling and again, really enjoying it. So for that reason, I would definitely recommend it. Question number two, does this film belong in the vault? Now, my only issue with this film was that some of the musical numbers felt a little bit out of place to me, but then I'm not an expert on Elton John's music. I only really recognise the more popular numbers of his, so I'd be interested to hear from real fans on what they thought. But other than that, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed this film. Like I said, once I did find out that Taron Egerton, I think is how you pronounce it. I'm definitely pronouncing that wrong. Once I found out that he was actually the one singing, and kind of putting his all, into the singing and the performances, that just really kind of really just made me enjoy this film even more. So for that reason, I'll be putting this film, and he's fantastic acting in it as well. He looks like Elton John. He sounds like Elton John, just brilliant. So for that reason, I'll be putting this film into the vault. There's that little diamond star that's gone off with a I'm Still Standing music number following it, wherever it's gone, I don't know where. There we have it, guys. There's my very quick review for Rocketman. If you've seen the film and you loved it, let me know what you loved down in the comments below. If you've seen it and you hated it, because some people probably will, then let me know what you hated about it down in the comments below. As always, guys, if you like what I'm doing here, don't forget to like, subscribe, share this video with your friends, your pets, your family, your friendly neighbourhood Rocketmen. And until the next one, peace and love, my dudes.